This could be your year to finally buy the home of your dreams, and West Shore Mortgage has tips to get you through the process by answering those top-of-mind questions. Matthew Cole at West Shore Mortgage joins us to drop some knowledge on us when it comes to the housing market. Welcome back, Matthew, and Happy New Year.
Hey, everybody. Happy New Year. Woo!
Happy New Year. So, Matthew, tell us about West Shore Mortgage for our viewers who may not know.
West Shore Mortgage is about home ownership. It's about locality. We live up in West Shore, Tahoe, some of the time of the year. Beautiful place. Just was a name that kind of just stuck out on us. But we're really specialized in home purchases, new home purchases, refinances, things like that for the people at West Shore.
Oh, that's great. And speaking of those top of mind questions that we hinted at that we'd answer for our viewers, I mean, when it comes to buying a house, your credit score plays a big part. But why are credit scores different online than what financial institutions may pull?
So when you get your credit pulled through like Credit Karma or even your credit card that's on when you log into your phone, and you'll look at it says TransUnion or it says Experian, but each of those credit bureaus use different scoring models in regards to how they score your credit. So meaning, some might not look at a late payment that goes back over 3 years or a collection or a charge off, where financial institutions who are actually lending credit are going to use the most stricter scoring models to pull and review your credit. So when you look at the credit things on your phone and it tells you your score is a 780 or a 700 or something like that, just be prepared that those companies are using a less strict scoring model to score your credit, because all they're doing is giving you a score. They're not extending you credit. So they're going to use the most inexpensive way to represent it.
Oh, wow, that's really important to know. So when you kind of see that difference, that's kind of why it happens. And for purchasing a home, minimum down payment is kind of important. What are some minimum down payments?
For VA is 0%. And then there is some assistance programs that are available out there, which also lead it down to 0 to 1%, just depending upon how the offer is structured. There's also, for regular conventionals, 3% down. FHA 3.5%, up to as much as you want. So there's really, a lot of good programs out there, especially if you're a first-time home buyer, especially if you're a vet. If you're a veteran, we offer some really good programs out there for VA.
Oh, wow. So a lot of options. And what can someone that may be struggling to get qualified do to get pre-approved?
I mean, I always highly recommend, if you're having a hard time getting, your loan accepted or an approval, depending upon if that loan officer is working with you or they're working really hard to give you some really good tips, reach out to somebody else. We're really, really good at putting people on plans to get them squared away on whether it's a couple of months or even 12 months. It really falls down to how hard you want it. So we're really good at, West Shore, putting you on a program that's going to help you get yourself in a position to buy.
And what advice would you give someone just starting the buying process? It can be kind of scary. So any tips would be helpful from you, Matt.
I mean, always. I mean, like I always preach this, sit down with somebody who's knowledgeable. There's tons of people in this industry who just have their license and who are going to just sell you on what they think they know. But working with somebody who's reputable, who's in the top of their industry, who really has been around this and is patient. Our team is really good and we've been doing this a long time, but at the same time, the team's patient. They're going to work with you and they're going to really just take their time on making sure that you understand everything.
All righty, Matthew from West Shore Mortgage. Always a pleasure having you on, Matt. And for more information from Matthew at West Shore Mortgage, visit islandsac.com.